Hello again and welcome to another Warhammer 40k 8th edition reveal video. Today we shall be looking at the Warzone Cadia post that Games Workshop has put out. This should be quite a quick video. The post itself is quite small, but originally I was actually going to skip over this, but looking at it, it's actually quite an important bit of information for us guard players, so I thought I'd cover it quickly. So essentially, Games Workshop say, did you think that we were finished with Cadia? Think again. So they go on about, the fortress world was destroyed at the beginning of the Gathering Storm, and that's something I never actually really did a lot of coverage on at the time it was released, and that's because I was actually very angry with the Gathering Storm book 1, The Fall of Cadia, because it was a book all about the fall of Cadia, yet the Guard felt like they were just punching bags in it. It was so stupid. It was a book about the fall of Cadia. It was meant to be the Guardsman's finest hour, but all we got was basically Space Marine and Sisters of Battle porn, which was just a bit frustrating to say the least. And to say the least, we didn't even get a fucking formation out of it. But anyway, that's we've moved on from that now. There's actually very little point in covering the fall of Cadia from a Guardsman's point of view because we didn't get anything from it. But now, looking at it, it's looking interesting. So, essentially, what the post is saying is that even though Cadia has fallen and finally Abaddon has been successful, there's two or three problems that are now besetting Abaddon's forces. Number one is the fact that the planet held out for so long that other planets were able to fortify themselves massively. So where once there was one fortress world, which was Cadia, now essentially every planet in the immediate vicinity is like another Cadia for the Chaos Forces. So they may have broken through one line of defense, but the Imperium has not been idle. Siege works have been dug, artillery have been placed, and every planet is now fortified heavily. So that's good. That's finally a little bit of feels like Cadia wasn't just a massive waste of time. Second problem that's facing Abaddon's forces is the fact that when Cadia was the only thing standing between Abaddon and the wider Imperium, he was able to focus all his forces on that particular point, which was Cadia. Now his forces are massively scattered. He no longer has one huge cohesive force. They are, as the Games Workshop article says, they are dispersed. They are thinned, and they are not even. Now they are sort of becoming truly chaotic. They're not even obeying Abaddon's orders anymore. They're just attacking randomly, which is obviously good, but it does also mean that essentially his army is becoming smaller and smaller, with more and more Chaos Lords seeking glory away from Abaddon himself. So again, a little bit of hope for the Guard there. And sort of finally, it's this warp rift has it's cut the galaxy in half, and it is allowing the forces of Chaos to attack across the length and breadth of the Imperium. But again, this is diluted. Very diluted attacks. It's all well and good the forces of Chaos deciding to split up and attack weakly defended worlds, but if all you're attacking is a mining colony or just a random outpost, then it's not really great. So all this combined, essentially, this has left huge numbers. This is what Games Workshop said. This has left huge numbers of Imperial defenders that were deployed around Cadia, awaiting for a coordinated Chaos Second Wave that may never come. And there is now whispers in Imperial Sector Command of the possibility of retaliatory strikes, of claiming back some territory, and even reclaiming the ruins of Cadia herself. So huge, huge news. You know, it would. How good would it feel? I mean, Games Workshop has been showing us a bit of love recently. How good would it feel if finally, as Imperial Guard, we no longer feel like we're just holding the line, and all we're doing is delaying inevitable? How good would it feel if it finally starts feeling like we're on the attack? It says there are 200 regiments of Ashram Latam shock troops ready for vengeance. So obviously from a fluff point of view, that's great. It's showing that the Guard are not, the Guard are down but not out. We're ready to take the fight back to Chaos, which is obviously good. So from a fluff point of view, we hopefully that means we won't be fucking punching bags for the next few sort of fluff reveals. From a actual gameplay point of view, or maybe I should say a modelling point of view, it means that the Cadian models that we have now, which make up a lot of Imperial Guard armies because they've been around for so long, I don't think Games Workshop will be getting rid of their Cadia models. They might update them. They might update them to make them look a little bit more haggard, to represent that their home planet is gone. But I don't think we will be losing the Cadian plastic lines. I think Games Workshop may add, hopefully, additional plastics to the list, like plastic Rough Riders maybe. There's rumours flying around of plastic Armageddon Steel Legion, because Games Workshop has done another reveal called, based on the Armageddon Warzone, but that's a video we'll have to do later. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's a nice short one, just sort of under 10 minutes, but it's an important one, because as to sign off this video, as Games Workshop has said, Cadia may have broken, but the Guard has not. And all I want to say is, there's been a lot of positive hints and sort of whisperings and inclusions of the Imperial Guard in these reveals. We're getting mentioned in a lot of the reveals. It's looking like Games Workshop is giving us some love. But we'll have to wait for the Astra Militarum faction focus to really get an idea of how much love Games Workshop is going to give us. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything that I've missed, if any of you guys have got any ideas of what is going to be coming in the Cadia Warzone, that would be fantastic. Maybe we'll get a campaign book of some kind. But if you guys have got any ideas, of course, please comment, because I love all your guys' comments. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.